So both teams out for the second half. Round 5 of the 2019 Women's Six Nations concluding this Sunday, the 17th of March. Happy St Patrick's Day, incidentally, to all of our Irish fans out there. Of course, it is Wales-Ireland concluding in conjunction with this match as well. France down by 3 points. That late penalty in the first half through Michaela Silari after Sofia Stefan scored the game's opening try. Italy making 60 tackles in the first half, France 92. Tells you a bit of the story about how much rugby Italy have been playing against France, who currently sits second in the Women's Six Nations table. Italy could claim that spot, but they would have to score 4 tries and earn the bonus point this afternoon. They get themselves the penalty. France penalised for holding on through Hermé. Here's one quality of this French side. If things don't start to go their way, they can fracture and start to play less as a team and feel like a responsibility to play as individuals. And as well, as we all know, in the game of rugby union, it doesn't quite work like that. France scoring through Caroline Boujard, scoring her 3rd try of the Six Nations. There's Maëlys Traoré, who seemed in a bit of discomfort towards the end of the first half. She's got quite an ice pack down on her knee or lower leg. So there has been that change at half-time for France. But here come Italy again. Rigoni onto Arrighetti. Now Madia, little ball back in field and bouncing off the tackle of Bertumio, and Italy keep it alive. Offload is there again for Ruzza, 6 metres out. They look to come this side. Silari was suggesting they go the other way. Rigoni nearly got the offload away. Stefan helps secure it.
Knock-on advantage.
Bertoni. Franco. Can Italy start the second half with a bang and get try number 2?
She's asked to come back. Knock on.
No advantage coming. Italy would rather come back and have the penalty. Or sorry, the scrum, I should say. Goodness, what a start to the second half. Tempo raised again. Scoreboard might say that we've only had 3 scores, but well, the first 40 that was entirely absorbing. And the first 2.5 minutes of the second half have continued to deliver.
Binds. Set.
What will the Italian front 8 decide to do here? Giordano back at the back, having had that HIA in the first half. Trying to get a bit more yardage out of it, but Baratin uses it. Madia run around on the inside, but Italy have just knocked it on. It was the simplest of plays, really, but Oramuzzo just couldn't hold it.
Oh yeah, time off. Yeah, time off.
It was just floated out in front of her. Love the fact that Sarah Baratin tried to appeal to referee Sarah Cox. No, it didn't go forwards. Like any good 9 in the ear of the officials. Just confirmation of Giordano back onto the field for Camerano.
Of course you can, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no worries.
France making changes of their own at the break. We mentioned Maëlys Traoré, who has been replaced by Lise Aricast. But another couple of key changes. Emma Couder has come on and will be taking up the duties Well, we'll just get that confirmed, because I can see that
Time on.
Marisa Luzo is still down there.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
So Luzo looking forward. It might be coming back on the Italian side. I think they just kicked it back in, but Italy get the penalty on a France put in. The crowd absolutely enraptured by it. What's going to be the call here? Are France here for the taking for try number 2? Or do you keep the scoreboard ticking over?
Posts? What are you doing? Post?
Silari says, we'll take the points. Tricky decision, isn't it? Because to get a win against France at home would be hugely valuable. Long way to go, of course, but opportunity to put it into the corner and try and get over for the try would give them a second try. They could go for greater honours in terms of moving up that Six Nations table. But victory is the first option, and Silari will look to try and take Italy up to 11. No problem at all. Michela Silari's second penalty, and Italy open up a 6-point gap. She liked that, didn't she? So change has now been made. Marisa Luzo is off the field and Emma Coudert is on. Be interested to have a look and see whether that means Pauline Baudon is going to get involved in the scrum half role. I think she may be. Madia shrugs away Gaella Omei. Not many people do that. Giordana Duca, born in Rome, 5th start of the Six Nations Championship for the 26-year-old. Rigoni. Downfield finds Tremoulière, and then Baudon, then Berthumieux. Gets it away for Ayaan Jasson, looks to try and cut in field, had Yengo loitering outside. Baudon, just feel Baudon is so much more threatening from scrum half, gets to really put the pace on it. There's Coudert. Oh, but then the fumble. Camille Limar knocking that one forwards. But these might be a couple of warning signs for Italy. Baudon can play 9 and 10, but opportunity to up the tempo, keep the forwards honest around the breakdown, keep the pressure on her opposite number. It'll be fascinating to see how much she grows into the game now that she's in that scrum half role.
Leo, just to let you know,
Camille
the clock on
Limar,
the screen has gone really small again. So if you
Stade
just give me
Toulousain
a
player.
heads up, we're getting towards the 5-minute mark, please.
Sure, no problem.
just turned 22.
Hang on.
Andrea Di
Is she being
Giandomenico is
treated
watching on.
by your physio? If not, water goes off and we play on. But she's not being treated by your physio. Because he's stood here.
It's a fair spot from Sarah Cox to note that Gaia Giacomelli, I should say, is being helped with a bit of cramp. But wasn't actually getting any strict medical attention, so water needed to go off, time needs to go on, and we crack on. But in fact, Giacomelli is not going to have to play through the cramp for too long, because Lucia Camerano is coming back onto the field, having been on for the blood substitution in that, sorry, the HIA substitution in the first half. Baratin having a good look round.
Crouch.
Became Italy's most capped female player last week.
Set.
Ball is away through Giordano. Italy make decent yards through Furlan, and they look to keep it alive. Giordano was looking on the outside as Franco made a few yards up to the halfway line. Madia, so good at flicking that ball away and giving her centres or those in the midfield a little bit more time on the ball. Rigoni, just a little chip through. Didn't quite get the bounce she wanted, but worryingly for France, Caroline Boujard is on the floor and looks in some pain.
Time off. Time off.
Don't know if we'll see anything here. Just seemed to be as Boujard turned. Don't know whether just caught her feet. Looks like she's just getting her legs stretched out for cramp at the minute, but maybe there is a little more to it.
I'm going to set Italy on the white line. Is that all right, Sarah?
Certainly having to breathe pretty deeply.
Yeah, on here.
Caroline Boujard.
Yeah, sorry. Hang on.
Was a hooker in her days at college.
Right.
113 tackles made by France. Italy winning double the number of rucks. Equal on the dominant tackles. Very difficult to see what might have caused the discomfort for Caroline Boujard. She's back to her feet. May's coming in to check on her winger.
Time on.
She seems ready to continue. Bourdon come through the middle, through Diallo. Yengo. Jasson being shepherded in towards this near side touchline, which is well done by Muzzo. Not too many yards made by the visitors there. Italy will have the line out. Bertone. Roots has cleared up a fair amount of lineouts at the back that haven't quite gone to plan.
Okay. Hey, go a little bit quicker. Quicker, please. Just stay on your line. Perfect. Thank you. On the outside.
Lineout wasn't straight. Sarah Cox wanted them to get on with it. What's going to be the decision from France? Do they want to go for the line-out?
Line out.
Or have the scrum, which they do.
Yeah, just on there.
It's line-out time.
Step. On here, please.
Thomas,
Step.
part of that Rugby World Cup group in 2017. That's a fourth line-out loss for France. It was always an interesting decision to have taken it back for that, and they've lost it. Italy dominating in that area. Madia, Rigoni, good bit of depth on this from Italy. Silari, lovely little dummy to get rid of Yengo. Make another 5 metres out of that attack. Baratin going around the fringes, spotting that her opposite number Bourdon wasn't loitering there. Madia again, lovely little float of the ball in for Franco. Italy make more yards forwards. Baratin looks to go back. Oh, now then. This could be a yellow card for Kumba Diallo. Hand in the cookie jar. Couldn't resist. Spotted the ball, slapped it down. And quite right from Sarah Cox. No attempt to regather. And France down to 14. Well, well, what a story we have unfolding. She knew immediately, didn't she? Let's have another look. Might put her hands up immediately, but it was quite the slap. Italian line out. They go deep, well taken by Giordano. Oh, but then just spilled by Baratin. Doumbé Diallo, 38th cap for France, played a bit of tennis and football, got into rugby age 19. Just a bit of miscommunication between 8 and 9.
Binds. Set.
The Italian 8 won't be too upset about scrum time because they've had a fair bit of engagement against France, and they get another penalty. Well, it looked for a moment like France were in control of that one, beginning to get a bit of pressure on the Italian front row, but there's been an ongoing issue with the back row binding into the front row. Don't know if Gaëlle Aumet is entirely clear on how to sort that issue out, because it's happened a couple of times now, and Rigoni will take Italy into the corner with barely an inch to spare.
She came off the bind of the scrum and then went into
Well, it's Aumet herself, I think, isn't it?
Makes
Yeah,
sense?
on that near side, you could see that.
About the same thing.
Spot on from Sarah Cox. And France now leading that penalty count 7-6. Bertoni wants to get this right. She's checking on the call. She chucks it in regardless. Arrighetti, Italian maul, is brought down.
Let go, let go.
Now they pick and go. Looking to try and find a chink in the French defensive armour. They go again. Big Clara Joyeux putting her body on the line for France. It's there again for Baratin. Options await in Duca with the multicoloured scrum cap, number 5, moving to the left. Rigoni's tried to play it over the top. It's another penalty for Italy, and it's an offside. France will need to be careful in this area of the field. They've already got Diallo in the bench. Sitting in the sin bin. The sign on the stand says Forza Italia. Italy playing to the potential that many hoped and expected we might see today in Padova. Line out again, taken down by Duca.
Okay, down by White, release Blue, hands out Blue, hands out Blue.
Sarah Cox has had to warn France 3 times there. Baratin gets the players out, roots her through Aumet. Aumet doing just enough to stop them. Italy getting that close. Oh, the try's been scored. Italy get their second. Well, well, well. Italy 16, France 5. Since Boujard's score, we've had 11 unanswered points. It was Rutzer initially, and then Bertoni at the pick, and just did enough to stretch out. Sarah Cox, perfectly positioned.
Just hold the kicker for a second, Coxie.
Okay.
Now we're just having a little slowdown of the replay there. Sarah Cox may just be having another little look at this.
Still checking, Coxie.
Yeah, no
1
worries.
second.
No problems. Time is
So
off.
it is being checked.
Do you need me to
Question
come
marks
formally up to you, Leo?
over the control,
yet. Wait
perhaps,
1
that
second.
Tony has as the ball is placed.
Check, check, check.
So Sarah Cox will come over to the big screen now. This may not bode well for the home side.
So what is it that you're going to show me, Leo? Because I heard a grounding, so I'm happy with that. Is it in the lead up to that?
Yes, it's just she grounds it short the line, and I just want to look at the control here.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Coxie, how
Sounds
you
like
seeing
Sarah
that?
Cox is
Yeah, is this the better angle
fairly
here?
confident
Showing you now.
with what she's seen initially. Now let's see if there's anything here for her to change her mind. Doesn't look to me like there's any loss of
So that's
control
where
of
I
the
had
ball.
grounding there, Leo. I don't see that she's lost control, but instead the momentum's gone over and she's put the ball on the line. Is that what you're seeing?
Okay, you can reward the try, so Coxie.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, should we just look at this last angle?
Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with that.
So she's pushed that
From what
for
we
me,
can
Leo.
see.
What she's done is she's pushed that ball towards the line. She's never lost control of that and has put the ball on the line and then has come backwards after that. So I'm happy that that try stands unless you can tell me something different.
No, that's fine, Sarah.
Yeah? Okay. Okay, the try still stands. Let me explain. Let me explain. Wait. Let me explain.
Well, Pauline
I'm happy that the try
Baudon
still
has just
stands.
taken the
She's put
ball
the ball on the line and has
away
never
from
lost
Italy
control, okay?
in the
it's still
belief
a try, and she can take
that it's
the
going to be
kick
called back.
for the conversion, okay?
Which is a little
Okay?
cheeky,
The try still stands.
given that the try has still been awarded. And now as Michaela Solari goes to get the ball off her, Baudon kicks it away. What a lovely bit of rugby etiquette that is from the French number 10. Might get the feeling things aren't going her way.
Yeah. No problem.
Solari for 18-5. Italy beginning to build a little cushion now, and they get try number 2, and we've got 24 minutes remaining of the match. Bertoni having scored the try. Caroline Thomas is leaving the field, replaced by Milena Solosh. Solosh, incidentally, was called in ahead of the Ireland match, wasn't used, but wasn't in that squad, but is now, as Tremoulière is tackled. Yango steps up to go scrum half. Baudon might come back down the near side here. Yango sits down Bertoni, but it's been ripped away, and Italy have it. Madia, Rigoni, they're putting width on it again. Solari stepping through, brilliant offload from Solari. Bertoni, Baratin gets it away. Duca might be being held up by France here, but no. Italy have done well to get Lisa Cast out of there. And then the chip downfield sends Baudon back towards her own try line. It goes over the line. It'll make it easy. And Baudon's not going to waste any time here. Oh, she has taken it quickly. Little drop kick just to get it over that 22. Now they've got players queuing up on the far side. Back out for Boujard.
No, not gone. No, not gone.
France back into midfield. Italy doing well to stop a few of the offloads as far as France are concerned. Couder with the run. Bourdon looking to snipe around the fringes. Baratin in there trying to win the turnover. Tremoulière fires it back for Couder. Ball, wow, looked like it was going to beat everybody into touch. Possibly no reason for Manuela Ferlan to get her hands on it. What's the decision there as to whose ball it is? Diallo able to come back and get France back up to the full complement of 15.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, just check your arm up. No, wait. Stand in front, please, Laura. Stand in front, please. Wait. On the mark. Set. Caught on the outside.
Oh my goodness me. France win the line out, but they had to throw it not straight in order to do so.
You want scrum? Okay.
Italy will have the scrum. Gianfranco stretches out the calves. Napoli flanker scored 2 tries in that memorable win against Ireland.
Crouch.
1 against Scotland.
Bind. Set.
Been absolutely key in so many of the carries from Italy today. France get a good shove on that scrum, but Italy use it well. Now trying to find a little room on the outside shoulder of Yengo. Ball goes forwards. Well, is that a knock-on? Italy continue to play, but I think we are coming back for it.
Knock on.
It's a brilliant opportunity on the outside shoulder of Yengo. Italy nearly got away, but ball going forwards. Little glare from Baratin to Bourdon. Silari wanted to play on desperately. Yengo did well to eventually reel in our opposite number. Bourdon. Hermé. Bourdon was heading off to the short side, but Hermé fancied the challenge of the carry herself, and then it's with Imar. Now Bourdon. Yengo steps off the left, straightens, and then gets the offload away to Ari Cast, who then volleys it away to Solosh. 10-metre line, ripped away by Italy again. So many turnovers. France unable to keep the ball. Ayaan Jasson making a nuisance of herself. Then Madia. Then Franco with the carry. Rutzer is there. Baratin arrives, gets it away. Madia again. Sensibly opting not to pass that one away, Arrighetti. Hits are going in from both sides. Defences doing well, and France defensively forcing the turnover. Bourdon onto Tremoulière. Tremoulière loses it forwards, and now Italy have it again. They need support. The ball a little loose and onto the ground. Can't take your eyes off this for a minute. Madia looking to keep it alive through the middle, through Duca. Now they look to make the clear out as well. Madia now, can they isolate Jasson here and look to try and send Mutso away? Mutso with the left-hand fend. And then the little roll just to buy herself a bit of time as Emma Couder came in. Madia's currently taken a knee. Might be out of the game temporarily, but now she looks to come back and join it. If she's anything like me, she'll be completely out of breath after all these phases. Baratin in the middle of the 22. Look at the yards that Italy have made into the French territory. Tackles are being made by Clara Joyeux that time. Italy looking to try and build towards a third try. The ball comes out unceremoniously.
You can't do that.
And France are transgressing in all sorts of ways in their own 22. And Italy will have the penalty. Now with 18 points to 5, is this another decision for 3 points to try and secure that victory? Or do you look for a line out and try number 3? It's going to be another 3 points. Rigoni was just having a long, hard look at the scoreboard there to read the time left on the clock. Andrea Di Giandomenico is prowling along about 8 meters from my commentary position. No sense of disappointment in the decision that's been made on the field. Silari to take to take Italy over the 20-point mark. He can barely watch. Points to Italy, another 3 points to the boot of Michela Silari. Italy are looking more and more in control of this game. What a sensational result it would be. And you can tell that Di Giandomenico is not going to believe that this might be possible until that final whistle blows. Anneke Road makes some furious notes. Interesting decisions made to bring a couple of debutants into the mix and have 3 on the bench as well, on Bonguila, Pellegrini and Gros. Wonder if we're going to see them, whether Erode feels this is an environment to give somebody a first cap with what is becoming an ever bigger job to do. Italy trailing by 16 points now. Forlani, one of those players on the bench against New Zealand when they had that sensational win against the Black Ferns, France, in November. Seems a world away now. Couder. Bourdon, Joyeux on her shoulder, gets the ball back inside, but it was a little bit of a last-minute thought.
No.
Now Bourdon might go for the box kick. Oh, that's just ended up straight down the throat of Manuela Furlan, who's put it high this time. And we'll go again from, well, where we were just a moment ago. Italy trying to wrap up Hermé. Bourdon, Diallo may have benefited from a little 10-minute sit-down. Imar now looking across field for Jasson. Ryan Jasson takes it and steps away from the first tackle. Beatrice Rigoni gets across and makes the follow-up to stop the French left winger getting away. Couder in at scrum half. Bourdon then away for Céline Ferrer. France have got their tails up here after that cross-field effort into the 22, and they might have numbers if they can make it work. But Couder has not perhaps taken the right option there with Imar. And now the ball's a little loose. Tremoulière out for Jasson. Jasson's not got far to go. Jasson to score for France. She's over the try line and just has to dot it down. Second try for France. They have bitten back. Well, she had a second bite at the finish, didn't she? Stopped before by Beatrice Rigoni. But there weren't quite enough defenders close enough to her to stop her on the second attempt. Tremoulière slots the extras. Italy 21, France 12. Tremoulière's first points of the afternoon.
7.
So Koumba Diallo will now get a permanent sit down as Emmeline Gros, the replacement, earning her first cap from Grenoble, was meant to be supporting the ranks against Ireland, but there was a technical issue at the airport, believe it or not, that stopped Emmeline Gros getting involved. And if you've ever been to the airport in Grenoble, it won't be a surprise to anybody. It's about the size of a garden shed. So restart from Italy has not gone to plan.
Crouch. Bind.
12.5 minutes
Set.
is plenty for France to find their way to victory in this match, and that's a solid scrum from them. Just a little bit more belief now, and see what it starts to do to the team in blue. Keeping the ball alive, even when they start to go backwards. Now Bourdon sensing a chance to try and threaten around the corner. Tremoulière in there, regathering the ball. Italian defence is driving them backwards, but Milena Solosh has held on to it. Berthoumieux. Bourdon just lost it momentarily. But now, here come France again. Ayane Jasson. Yango looking to find Jasson on the wing for support. Couder, Bourdon. Good, solid tackle.
No.
Arrighetti. It's a little slower for France now. Céline Ferrer, Arrighetti following up once again with another big tackle. That was nice from Camille Imar, but it's been lost forwards, and Baratin has put boot to ball but overcooked it.
No advantage. Knock on.
Baratin has collapsed on the floor at the end of it. Exasperation from the Italian scrum half.
Time off.
Solosh just couldn't quite hold it after Imar was trying to offload around and over the top of the tackle. France are looking to make another couple of changes here.
Okay.
Look at that in terms of metres made.
6.
All the threes for France, but 663 for Italy and 111 carries. They are doubling those stats.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
France have made a few more turnovers, it's fair to say, but not been able to do as much with it. Marine Ménager onto the field, of course, sister Romane not involved, having received that red card against Ireland. Ménager red carded after that leading forearm into a tackle, pleaded guilty, was apologetic, had the ban reduced, but no longer a part of the conclusion of the 2019 Six Nations.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
What have the Italian pack got left in them to hold parity? Madia, Rigoni, Furlan flying onto the ball from the back. Now they reload again on the far side, and Rigoni, lovely dummy from the centre. Rigoni going all the way. Rigoni to score Italy's third try. What a wonderful break from the centre. Well, France get their second But Italy hit back through Beatrice Rigoni. It was a worldie of a dummy. Let's have another look. Outrunning Marine Ménager. The dive to finish it. Ball tucked under the arm. Italy looking to secure victory. But now, with 10 minutes to go, Italy can start to think about the fourth try and the bonus point. Extraordinary scenes in Padova. Silari couldn't follow up with the extras. Italy 26, France 12. Andrea Di Giandomenico is prowling up and down like a caged polar bear up here. Tremoulière. Good follow-up tackle from Ménager. Marine Ménager plays in the backs. Roman is the one that plays at 8, but that looked every inch her sister in terms of the physicality brought to that tackle. Madia, big tackle from the French on Giordana Duca. Madia is now looking to the right again from Baratin. Looked to try and put boot to ball. It was a frantic pass to Muzzo in the end. Italy have done well to hold on to possession here. Baratin for Ruzza. Ruzza in a double tackle. Strong work from FRA and Pellegrini, who is onto the field. Then Harry Cast with the tackle. Baratin there again. Rigoni, the try scorer, opts to send that one down for Tremoulière to gather, but Tremoulière will look for that open space in that far left-hand corner. The right as France look. Franco's done well to get back there. Tremoulière all over it. But Italy deal with it for now. Baratin got a long way to go. They're going to chase down the fourth try on the bonus point. Madia with the left peg. Oh, was that touched by Pauline Bourdon? Be an Italian line-out, yes it was. Brilliant clearance from Madia, been one of Italy's key players this afternoon. Set that back line away. Made some key decisions over which way Italy need to go at times. Sara Tunesi maybe coming on for Valentina Ruzza in just a moment. Italy don't quite get the line out right, but it's with Rigoni in the middle. Baratin, Madia, Silari changes direction as she saw the on-rushing Emma Couder up in her face. Baratin, Ruzza, whose number is up but has carried immensely for Italy all game. Silari's stretching out the cramp just out of your picture. They've given absolutely everything to this game, Italy. Scored 3 tries. They scored 8 in the competition. That's a total so far. Scored another 3 today. Madia. Madia again, running onto the ball. Jasson's got Muzzo coming. Penalty, Italy.
Time off. 2, 4. 2, 4. Yeah, send them off.
Italy start to make the changes. Ruzza does leave the field. Sara Tunisi comes on.
Come back on.
Silvia Turani also onto the field for Melissa Bertoni, one of Italy's try scorers. But France have got the ball in their own 22. Tremoulière is wondering who to offload the ball to. France overrunning the lines in support. Bourdon, Elmay. Bourdon back in field. Oh, that was a low one for Tremoulière to pick off the sandy turf of Padova. She did well. Bourdon has Jasson on the outside. France coming running round the corner to try and unpick this Italian defence. Pellegrini, one of those. Strong work from the replacement Gros, but it's been ripped. It's been ripped several times by Italy today. And then straightening and looking to go through the gap is Sara Tunisi. And then an opportunity for Manuela Ferland. Ferland for the fourth try. And the bonus point, which could see Italy finish second in the Women's Six Nations table. My goodness me. What a story! What an impact from the bench as well. Tunisi turning and finding the support of Ferland. And who was the rip by? Veronica Maria. She's had an exceptional game. There have been so many who've had a brilliant game in the Italian shirts. Beatrice Rigoni, another one. Ferland picked a beautiful line, spotted where the French defence had their hips turned and went the opposite direction. Italy needed the 4 tries and the bonus point if they were going to win today and go second in the table, to put a solid reflection on their campaign so far. And Ferland has provided it. Well, the kick has gone wide. It won't matter too much. But a chance to identify, of those that we've already mentioned, the Six Nations player of the match. It has to be Giada Franco. She's carried relentlessly to put Italy on the front foot. Over 100 metres made in terms of carries. Brilliant work from the Italian Open side. And what a historic result we are set to see in Padova.
Scrum.
France can't get the restart right either. When it's not your day, it's not your day.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
So 3 changes also made by Italy amongst all that to bring you up to speed with.
Okay.
Veronica Maria has been replaced by Jessica Bussato. Aura Muzzo has been replaced by Maria Magatti. And the imperious Sara Baratin has been replaced by Camilla Sarasso.
Bind. Set.
They've got a minute to bring home the result here, Italy. Away from Giordano. Beautifully taken out of the air by Jessie Tremoulière. Wants to try and get rid of the tackle of Ferland. Youngo. Strong into the tackle. Still committed to the cause. Bourdon for Ferrer. France aren't done yet. Continue to try and find room in the middle to break through. Audrey Folani They had to think about that secondary offload from Couder as Italy came up into the passing channel. But we've seen that happen plenty of times over the course of this afternoon from France. And once again, that ball floats over the whitewash.
No, you can't go. Oh, you can't go.
Annika Rowe below me is walking off. Backpack on shoulder.
5 subs.
The game is up.
7 seconds. Okay,
Another change being made. Giordana Duca, another one of the bright lights for Italy. There have been so many. Francesca Sberna comes onto the field. The celebrations are starting on the touchlines.
They play it down. Yeah,
In the meantime, the player of the match, Giada Franco, is just having to get a bit of attention on the knee.
Hang on, you still got someone down. So, yep.
Debut against Ireland last year, earning cap number 11. Beatrice Rigoni
Hang on.
saying it's all right, we've got the win.
Step.
Look at the face of Andrea Di Giandomenico.
Time back on.
He's not let it sink in yet, has he? Over the top. Italy have it once again. Rigoni. Spinning and twisting. Our clock is red. There goes the hooter. It just needs to be cleared. Rigoni into the stands. Italy make history by finishing second in the Women's Six Nations. There's no talk of promotion and relegation here. It's a stunning win for the home side. France desolate, but Italy needing the 4 tries and the bonus point to overcome France in second place have made it mission accomplished. Tries from Stefan, Bertoni, Rigoni and Ferland, to the 2 from France in Boujard and Jasson. And here's confirmation on the table for you. Italy finishing with 3 wins. Wales beating Ireland by 24 points to 5. It means that England, as we know, celebrating a Grand Slam last night at Twickenham, but Italy going second, finishing on 17 points. And Andrea Di Giandomenico is still sat with his head in his hands in shock at the result. His team have performed absolutely brilliantly and fully deserved the victory. It's finished in Padova. Italy 31, France 12.